Hello everyone, this is Cindy with Love to Scrap for Fun, showing you the album that I've just listed on eBay. This is a chipboard covered paperback album. It measures about 5.5 by about 9.5 in measurements. The covering's done with chipboard, front and back, and the middle is done with 6 paper bags. The theme of this album is done in a retro theme, I think it's about the 60s retro. It's done in the mod retro DCWV stack, done in some awesome, it reminds me of the 60s when I was born in the 60s and the ladies were all wearing this type of style, and I thought it would be really fun to do a themed album done in that retro stack. The front cover is done with a zipper flower that I did using a metal button in the middle. The flowers are done with a Sizzix die cut that I used. That is done with the paper stack. Throughout, I've also used canvas. I've die cut scraps of canvas to add to the flowers. I used a dress form, which is done with the Tim Holtz alterations, and you could see the spool of thread that I've also done. And this, I used some chipboard, and then I covered it with the papers and decorated them using ribbon and black beaded string there. And the binding is done that I've knitted using the Peaches and Cream, the black one, with my number 2 knitting needles. And I made 2 swatches and sewed them together to create kind of a fringe right there on the end, to give it an extra fringy look instead of the traditional rounded binding. And it is tied together with a sheer black ribbon. The first pages are done. This photo mat goes in there like this. It says the Homestead Anytown USA, and there is a sentiment on this paper saying published with a warm heart, good times, and lots of love. And there are sentiments in the paper stack that I have cut out and paper clipped throughout. The corners are used with my chomper, the crocodile corner chomper, using the stub. And the photo mats throughout, I have used a corner punch, Fisker's Heritage corner punch, and I used this one. There's 3 library pockets in this album that I've done, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have embossed them with the Tim Holtz alterations, and I've used this one right here. It's called the Texture Fades Pattern and Stitches Set. And I've used tags throughout. I've distressed the small tags and the large tags. These I bought from Joann's. I've distressed them using Tim Holtz Distress ink. Different colors I've used. The tea dye, the faded jeans, worn lipstick, crushed olive, a little bit of antique linen. I distressed them in the background, and then I've stamped them with Tim Holtz stamps using some dark brown stamping. And that goes right back there in the library pocket. And in these 6 paper bags, I have used black cardstock, and I did the edge punch from EK Success. I don't remember the name of it, but I've done them all in that edge punch, so I won't pull all 6 of them out of the side pockets. Second set of pages, there's a pocket here with the photo mat and a larger tag. I distressed and stamped a Tim Holtz sentiment. Another library pocket embossed and stamped in the Tim Holtz inks and stamps. I'll just set those aside. And here's another of the paper stack accent. Here's the flower I used using a Sizzix die cut with some black canvas flowers layered in the middle of that. And this is the button that I used from the Tim Holtz alterations. And I used chipboard and then layered it with the paper and then glossy accented the outside of it and tied it together with white floss. There's a pocket for a photo mat. Another accent from the paper stack. Here's another chipboard covered dress form, and that is the same sheer ribbon that I used and gathered it at the top and accented it with some beaded pearls. Some pearls. This is a hanger paper clip. I can't remember if that came from Tim Holtz or from the Gypsies. Another flower with the black canvas pocket right there. Another pocket with you could see the 60s lady. I think it's 60s. It looks pretty much 60s. I don't think it's 50s. And these accents I've used are the rosettes with using the Tim Holtz alteration die cut. That was really fun to use. I couldn't wait to use that after I bought it. This is the first time I've used it. This is a pocket here with a photo mat. And that pattern paper is so awesome. It has like patterns for clothes on it. This is a large distressed and stamped tag and a small one. Another pocket here. Another pocket right here with a photo mat. And you see I used the edge stamp, the EK Success stamp. Another library pocket that's embossed with a small distressed stamp. Distressed. And here's a pocket right here. It says home is where the heart is. And it's a glossy covered embossed paper that I've used. Another photo mat and stamped and distressed tag, large one. Another accent from the paper stack that I paper clipped. Another pocket. Photo mat with another accent. And some of the flowers using the cream colored canvas and the glossy accented button. On this page. This I cut from the paper stack. Another pocket. This is a flower I used with black ribbon, the same ribbon that is used right here. And I used a metal button. And this has some layered black canvas in this flower. It says 1, 2, 3. And the pocket on the very last page adhered to the back chipboard cover. And this also comes off. It says, "Gee, you are swell." And I didn't put a pocket or anything on top of this because I liked the lines on it where you could write your journaling on there. And this paper I didn't want to cover because it is glossy accented paper. And then the back of the chipboard cover shows my stamp, "Handmade with Love." And again, using the EK border punch. And happy bidding. This auction goes off on Thursday. It ends on Thursday. And if you'll just type in MOMZ, MOMZ, in the search, and you will see my listings. I'm Love to Scrap for Fun, and it's Love to Scrap, LUV2 SCRAP, and then an asterisk, and then the number 4, and then Fun, FUN. Thank you. See you again. Bye.